Well, last night, Washington voters also approved I-1491, a temporary way of disarming gun owners who might be thinking about hurting themselves or someone else. Our election results continue now with KXY4's Jeff Humphrey. And Jeff, local law enforcement officials are glad to see this initiative pass.
Nadine, they are, but our top cops also want to make sure this new law is not misused by people crying wolf and just trying to create problems for otherwise responsible gun owners. Taking away somebody's Second Amendment rights, even briefly, is serious business and has to involve some solid evidence that must be authorized by a judge.
The new law calls for allowing judges to issue extreme risk protection orders to temporarily prevent people from owning or obtaining firearms if they're a danger to themselves or others.
Quite frankly, I've been on a gun range and had people walk up to me and say, "Sheriff, you have to get those guns away from my son." Well, why is that, sir? Because he's mentally ill, he is having an episode, and he's going to hurt somebody.
Ozzy Knezovich says up until now there wasn't much he could do to help worried parents or potential victims.
It's a very real moment when you truly think you're going to die.
Stephanie Holden had already received a DV no contact order when her husband broke into their home and threatened to kill her with a rifle. She says if extreme risk protection orders were available 4 years ago, her husband could have been forced to temporarily surrender his guns.
I would have been safer. I truly believe that I would have been safer had his firearms had been removed.
Spokane Sheriff says because distressed people often hint they're about to resort to violence, I-1491 gives his deputies a new tool to prevent suicides and murders.
This law gives us the ability to hopefully interject before anybody gets hurt. Again, my major concern is somebody being able to file against a neighbor and it be a neighborhood type dispute.
And so, Nadine and Chris, this new initiative goes into effect here in Washington on December 8th.